Good day, everyone. Today we will going to emphasize the right and privileges
as well as the obligation and accountabilities of a teacher.
I am Kiana Brananyola.
Junaline Portillas.
The Magna Carta for public school teachers was passed into law in view of providing professional rights and safeguards to our public school teachers in consideration of the exigency and level of difficulty of the exercise of their profession.
Article 1. Declaration of Policy Coverage. To promote and improve the social and economic status of public school teachers, their living and working conditions, their employment and career prospects. This act shall be known as the Magna Carta for public school teachers. As used in this act, the term teacher shall mean all persons engaged in classroom teaching in any level of instructions or full-time basis, including guidance counselors, school librarians, industrial arts or vocational instructors, and all other persons performing supervisory and or administrative functions in all schools, colleges, and universities operated by the government or its political subdivisions, but shall not include school nurses, school physicians, school dentists, and other school employees. Article 2. Recruitment and Career. The following shall constitute the minimum educational qualifications for teacher applicants. A. For teachers in the kindergarten and elementary grades, bachelor's degree in elementary education. B. For teachers of the secondary schools, bachelor's degree in education, or its equivalent with a minor and a major, or a bachelor's degree in arts or science with at least 18 vocational units in education. C. For teachers of secondary vocational and 2 years technical courses, bachelor's degree in the field of specialization with at least 18 vocational units in education. D. For teachers of courses on the collegiate level other than vocational master's degree with a specific area of specialization. Article 2. Recruitment and Career. Consent for transportation expenses. Article 2. Recruitment and Career. Administrative Charges. Administrative charges against a teacher shall be heard initially by a committee composed of the corresponding school superintendent of the division or a duly authorized representative who should at least have the rank of a division supervisor where the teacher belongs. The committee shall submit its findings and recommendations to the Director of Public Schools within 30 days from the termination of the hearings. That where the school superintendent is the complainant or an interested party, all the members of the committee shall be appointed by the Secretary of Education. Article 2. Recruitment and Career. no discrimination. There shall be no discrimination whatsoever in entrance to teaching profession or during its exercise or in the termination of services based on other professional consideration. Academic freedom. Teachers shall enjoy academic freedom in the discharge of their professional duties, particularly with regard to teaching and classroom methods. Article 3. Hours of work and remuneration. Section B. Teaching hours. Any teacher engaged in actual classroom instruction shall not be required to render more than 6 hours of actual teaching a day. May be required to render more than 6 hours but not exceeding 8 hours of actual classroom teaching a day upon payment of additional compensation. Additional compensation. Co-curricular and out-of-school activities and any other activities outside of what is defined as normal duties of any teacher shall be paid an additional compensation of at least 25% of his regular remuneration.
Article 5. Leave and Retirement Benefits. Study leave. Teachers shall be entitled to study leave not exceeding 1 school year after 7 years of service. During the period of such leave, the teachers shall be entitled to at least 60% of their monthly salary. In all cases, the study leave period shall be counted for seniority and pension purposes. The compensation allowed for 1 year study leave shall be subject to the condition that the teacher takes the regular study load and passes at least 75% of his courses. study leave of more than a year may be permitted by the Secretary of Education but without compensation. Article 6. Teachers' Organization. Freedom to organize. Public school teachers shall have the right to freely and without previous authorization both to establish and to join organizations of their choosing, whether local or national, to further and defend their interest. Discrimination against teachers prohibited. A. Make the employment of a teacher subject to the condition that he or she shall not join an organization or shall relinquish membership in an organization. B. To cause the dismissal or otherwise prejudice a teacher by the reason of his or her membership in an organization. C. To prevent him or her from carrying out the duties laid upon him or her by his or her position in the organization or to penalize him for an action. Duties and responsibilities of a teacher. Teacher teaches such subjects as English, mathematics, science, Filipino, and Makabayan. They enroll pupils, students. They prepares effective lesson plans. They prepares visual aids and other devices for instruction. Sees to it that the pupils and students in his or her advisory class are provided with the necessary textbooks when available. Teacher implements rule and regulations. They conducts guidance services for his or her advisory class. They evaluates pupils and students' progress and provides various experiences for their continuous development. They supervises curricular and co-curricular projects and activities of the pupils and students. They checks records and attendance of the pupils and students. They keeps up to date anecdotal records of pupils and students. They keeps school records and prepares required reports. Teachers keeps parents informed in pupil students' progress. They attends and participates in in-service trainings and faculty meetings. Teachers executes the administration of school policies designed for the welfare of the pupils and students. They maintains membership in professional organizations. They works with other school personnel, parents, and the community for the total development of the pupils or students. They participates in the socio-economic development projects in the community. They coordinates and cooperates with other teachers in school projects or activities. Teachers safeguards school facilitates and equipped, and does other related work.